I get emails from time to time from people who would like me to do shop reviews for things like Redbubble shops, TeePublic shops, sometimes Displate stores. And so in this one, I've got a bit of a challenge here because the creator, Creative Bird, only has 7 designs. They're brand new, or at least they've got a shop that's been open for a while, but they're just not having any luck getting any traction going. And they don't know what to do. They've got 7 designs up, and they're like, is this even worth it? How do I know if I'm doing a good job? I don't want to spend a ton of time and energy working in the wrong direction. They say I haven't posted much designs yet because they're not sure if they can do it. So yeah, hopefully I can help out. So if you're brand new to Redbubble or if you're brand new to print on demand, this could be a good video for you to really make sure you're working in the right direction. So I've got 3 tips on if you're brand new, what you can do here to get some momentum going. Tip number 1 is you want to get into 100 designs. So I know right now there's 7 designs, and me commenting on whether these designs look good or not is really kind of irrelevant. I mean, for what it's worth, these do look good. You know, there's 2 kitties here cuddling, and there's a chick up coffee cup. Like these are nice. So I would say, just generally speaking, I don't see anything wrong with these. I will say these 2 designs are pretty much the exact same, and these 2 designs are pretty much the exact same. So I would definitely say tip number 1 is get up to 100 designs. Completely separate designs. And there's really a couple reasons why this is helpful. One is you can find out if this is even something you want to do. So day to day, getting 100 designs is going to take maybe a month or 2. And after that time, you can really ask yourself, am I having fun doing this, regardless of the sales or not? And then the second reason you would want to get up to 100 designs is to see if anybody is liking or favoriting anything that you're doing, and if you're getting any sort of traction at all. So I'd say go up to 100 to start. We can see here there's 1 favorited, and that's not enough data. It could be your mom who's favoriting it. I have no idea, right? So you want to make sure you get up to 100 designs. Tip number 2 is to create a collection or 2 over on the left-hand side. And out of the 100 designs, maybe you have 1, 2, maybe even 3 collections. I wouldn't do more than that. Sometimes what I see is people will have 30 designs and like 20 collections, and it's like there's no point because there's not enough in each collection. A collection can hold a maximum of 100 designs. So one option is to create 1 collection and stick 100 designs in there, or 2 collections and put 50 designs in there. And that way you've got a reason for a customer to come to the store. And tip number 3 is to try to brand your store. Now, what do I mean by brand your store? I don't mean stick a big logo up on the top, although you can do that. And I don't mean rename your store, or when you come up with a new store name, make sure the name is perfect. Nobody really cares about those things. What I mean by branding your store is, right now, when I look at this 7 designs, I can't tell you what the identity of the store is. Is it a cat store? There's a couple cat designs. Is it an animal store? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 animal designs. There's a couple text designs. There's a few non-text designs. So there's no one thing that identifies this store. Here's an example of what I mean by branding, and I've used this store just at random, but I really like the fact they've only got 46 designs. I think they're off on the right track. They've got 3 collections set up, and most of the designs are travel. They're locations. And you can see here there's different U.S. locations here. Not all of them. There's a Dungeon Master one there, and there's a couple other designs that are not locations, but most of them are locations. So what this means is if I'm a customer and I look at this store, I go, maybe, even though I don't really care much about Portland, Oregon, if I'm a fictitious customer, maybe I really care about England. So maybe I'll send this guy an email, a bubble mail, and say, hey, can you make a similar style in England? Or maybe I love Portland and I want to have similar Oregon designs. Maybe there's a little town outside of Portland. So it's the idea that you've got a brand here now. It's like, oh, this guy's good at doing travel stuff. And as we scroll down, we can see he's got 1,400 favorited only on 46 designs. Now, again, I don't know who the favorites are. They might be his uncle who's got, 3 thumbs and he's favoriting everything all day long. But probably, based on the quality of these designs, the branding of the store actually is really helping, and people are interested of favoriting designs that they like. So this is a good example you can use sort of as a template to go, okay, get at least 100 designs of kind of the same genre and see what happens. I really hope you found that helpful. You can do it. This isn't rocket science. You just need to put in the time and the energy. Pick 1 or 2 things that you think you're good at, upload 100 or 200 products, and see what happens. See if you can get some momentum going in that way. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to get your own shop reviewed, shoot me an email at zenwatercooler34@gmail.com. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you as well. If you want to throw a comment or a question down below, or if you've got an opinion, throw it down there. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Here's another video on how you can supercharge your print-on-demand journey.